All right, welcome to another deep dive. This time, we're going to check out the Genevieve Ryan Dance Academy.
GRDA.
GRDA, right. Over in Galway, Ireland.
Sounds cool already.
Yeah, and we've got all their marketing stuff right here, so we're going to, go through it, figure
Yeah.
out what they're all about.
Awesome. Always up for a good dance deep dive.
So, first impressions, just skimming through this stuff.
Well, they're not shy about their rep, are they?
Mm.
Top-rated dance academy in Galway. Bold statement.
Yeah, and you know what? They actually back it up. They offer, like, everything. Ballet, hip-hop, jazz, modern.
They even mentioned breakdancing, I saw.
No way, breakdancing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to hit every kind of dance style.
And it's not just about the styles. They're talking about nurturing young dancers. Creating a supportive environment where students can really grow.
It's like a philosophy, right? Not
Yeah.
just teaching steps. They want to build like a passion for dance in these kids.
Totally.
Yeah.
And they mentioned like highly qualified instructors, personalized coaching. They're putting emphasis on both the technical stuff.
And that artistic side, yeah.
Yeah, the artistic side of it.
Cultivating artists, they say.
I like that. Now, speaking of cultivating, one thing that really jumped out at me was their dance club program.
Oh, yeah, yeah. They definitely highlight that.
It seems like a big deal for them. And I think it'd be perfect for, those energetic kids who are just dying to, perform, get on stage.
Right. It's all about that performance energy. They break it down by age group, too, which is smart. Kids, preteens, teens.
And get this, the dance club isn't just about one style. It's this mix of like musical theater and classical jazz.
With commercial dance. I was going to say they throw that in there, too. Pretty unique combo.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder, like, what exactly does commercial dance even mean in this context? We could dig into that.
Definitely. Lots to unpack there. I think it's safe to say commercial dance is going to be a lot different than, like, ballet.
Totally. But, like, what is it exactly?
Well, it's like, think music videos.
Okay.
Okay.
Like that high energy stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Lots of jazz funk, hip hop, even some contemporary moves.
So it's like what you'd see on MTV or like TikTok dances and all that?
Yeah, very much current trends. And it takes a lot of skill, too. Sharp, synchronized moves. Gotta have stage presence.
You're thinking of like big concert tours, right?
Yeah.
Like backup dancers and all that.
Exactly. So GRDA, it seems like they're getting these students ready for that whole world.
Which makes sense, right? I mean, that's where a lot of the opportunities are these days.
For sure. And it requires a different set of skills than, like, say, musical theater. It's about connecting with the modern audience, conveying a feeling, and working as a team.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So it's super interesting how GRDA is mixing all this stuff together. Commercial dance with musical theater, classical jazz. I mean, the class has got to be so dynamic.
Oh, definitely. They're not just teaching, like, separate styles. They're blending them. It's like a fusion,
Yeah. I'm picturing some really cool, innovative choreography coming out of that.
Oh, for sure. But, there's always two sides to the coin.
What do you mean?
Well, do you think there's a risk in, like, doing so many styles?
Like spreading yourself too thin.
Exactly. Could it prevent these kids from, truly mastering one style?
That's a good point. Like, are they trying to do too much?
Right. But the way they describe the program, it seems like they're aware of that. They stress those core skills like precision and rhythm.
Yeah, I see that here. Strength and flexibility, too.
Mm.
Stuff that applies to all kinds of dance.
Right, the fundamentals. It's like they're using all these styles to build a really strong foundation. And then the kids can branch out from there.
Gotcha. So not just throwing random styles at them, they're actually building skills.
Exactly. And they even emphasize personal expression.
Oh, yeah, I see that. Encouraging the kids to bring their own style, their own personality to the dance.
So they get the best of both worlds. Solid technique, but also that freedom to be themselves.
Pretty cool. Seems like GRDA knows what they're doing.
Yeah, they're definitely thinking about the whole dancer.
Not just like, dance robots.
Right, exactly. They want them to be confident, creative, like all those qualities you get from a good dance education.
I'm starting to get a real feel for this academy, just from reading this.
Me too. They seem really intentional about, like, creating a supportive community.
Yeah. And those facilities. State of the art, they say. Can you imagine?
Plus, they talk about all these performance opportunities.
Right. And they don't just mention, like, local recitals. They're talking Broadway, the West End.
Even the big screen. I mean, that's got to be motivating for these young dancers.
Talk about setting your sights high.
Totally. But it's not all about fame and fortune, is it?
No. No, of course not.
It's about, like, nurturing that love for dance, the joy of movement.
And it seems like GRDA understands that too.
It's kind of like, even if you don't become a, professional dancer, all that stuff you learn at a place like GRDA, it stays with you.
Oh yeah, for sure. The discipline, the teamwork, that creativity, that's valuable no matter what you do in life.
Exactly. It's more than just dance, right? It's about growing as a person.
Totally. Finding your passion, building confidence.
One thing that keeps sticking out to me is how they emphasize both, like the individual and the team.
Yeah, like be yourself, but also we're all in this together.
Yeah, yeah. Like they're finding that balance between, nurturing each dancer's unique talent, but also creating that sense of community.
I like that. It's kind of like they're saying, come as you are, shine as you are, but also like, let's create something amazing together.
And that's pretty special, don't you think? I mean, in a world that can feel, kind of lonely sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
GRDA is building this space for connection, for collaboration, and it's all built around this shared passion for dance.
Pretty inspiring stuff.
It really is.
So to wrap it all up, if you're looking for a dance academy in Galway, one that's, more than just steps and routines.
GRDA seems like the real deal.
Yeah. Top-notch training, supportive environment.
And they're really focused on developing, well-rounded dancers. Dancers who are prepared for, well, anything.
On stage or off.
Exactly. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many other places like this are out there, just waiting to be discovered?
Right. All these hidden gems, nurturing talent, fostering passion.
And who knows, maybe there's one right in your own backyard.
So get out there and explore. You never know what you might find.
That's what I always say.
Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll see you next time.